Honorable Chair, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to send you my warmest regards from Germany's capital city of Berlin. Germany aligns itself with a statement of the European Union. The United Nations was created to build peace and make positive changes for humanity. And today, this is more vital than ever. We are in the midst of a global pandemic. As all crises do, this one also massively increases the already existing inequalities in our world. Women are particularly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Making up more than 2/3 of staff in social professions, they face a higher risk of infection. They are more often affected by poverty and poor health care. They are now even less likely to receive a proper education and live a self-determined life. However, in the pandemic, we have also seen that it is most often women who keep our systems running, as doctors, nurses, caregivers, or cashiers in supermarkets. And we have seen that countries led by women have often fared exceptionally well against the coronavirus, facing lower infections and lower death rates. I believe that women can do everything. This is a fact, but it is also a demand. And it is our collective responsibility to act on that demand. Sexual and gender-based violence against women and girls is the most common violation of human rights. Worldwide, 1 out of 3 women is being beaten, sexually assaulted, or otherwise abused in her lifetime. In Germany, we therefore set up a national funding program for more and better shelters for women and their children. We started a campaign called Stronger Than Violence, because we cannot look away when women are threatened, beaten, or even killed. I have met many women who have fled from violent relationships and who have realized, I can free myself from this situation if I have someone to help me. Every woman in need should have this kind of support. Especially during the pandemic, we have to pay special attention to this matter. That is why we made gender equality and elimination of sexual and gender-based violence a priority during Germany's presidency of the Council of the European Union. Along with priority, Germany will continue to support the efforts of the United Nations. We will not only continue to commit to furthering gender equality here at the Commission on the Status of Women, but also in the Third Committee of the General Assembly, as well as at the United Nations Human Rights Council. Germany welcomes the Generation Equality Forum and has therefore become one of the leaders of the Action Coalition on Economic Justice and Rights. We are determined to significantly advance gender equality within Germany, in Europe and worldwide. We want to enforce women's rights, fight sexual and gender-based violence, and strengthening the equal participation of women and men in leadership positions and decision-making. If we want to tackle the global challenges of today, we must empower all women and girls all around the world. We need to ensure that all girls have access to education. We have to promote women's sexual and reproductive health and rights. There is still a lot on our agenda, and we are facing a very difficult situation. There is no longer a multilateral consensus on the progress of women's rights. Some countries are even cutting back on their efforts in this field. This is not acceptable. This is why we need to redouble our efforts and build strong coalitions that work together towards gender equality. All of us, men and women, are responsible for ensuring that our daughters and granddaughters will grow up in a better world with every chance of living a self-determined life. So that the demand, women can do everything, will become a reality. Thank you very much.